Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. War of the Daltons continues when Amber tells Anthony he loves what doesn't love him. He hit her below the belt. Now it's her turn.
Hey, Amber.
Got her luggage.
We're not gonna keep doing this. You staying somewhere and then coming in as you please. Eventually, this is life.
Let me tell you something, Anthony.
Why she just don't take all her stuff?
You think you came up. What? I'm sorry. What did you say? She's a better woman than I am. What's sad is that you love what doesn't love you. You want what doesn't want you in.
Okay, now are you saying that he loved you but you didn't love him? Because that's the statement you just made. It's not even about if you're just talking about Denisha. You said that's your problem. You love what doesn't love you. I think that's very profound because I think he loved her when she didn't love him. When they first got married, I think he loved her. He wanted to marry her. He did no prenup or none of that. He really thought Amber was the one. But she didn't love him like that. She didn't. So basically, she just told on herself. Because who she loved was Wayne. But she was hurt from him, and she went on with who would marry her. She wanted to be married so bad and live that lifestyle so bad that she took him. And she married him. And she was hoping to God that Wayne would stop that wedding, and he did. So you basically confirming what some of us have thought from the beginning.
That girl doesn't want you. That girl is what you thought I was. A woman of the world. That's
Well,
what she
you
is,
was
man.
when he first met you.
And she's in her healing season. She realized when these men out here, man of the world, didn't want her, she's now decided to do right with you. Because that's what you are, Aunt. You're the do-right guy. Women don't want you for real. But the difference between me and her is that I actually loved you. I actually loved you.
Did you from the beginning love him, or you grew over time to love him based on how he was loving you, how he was trying to give you the world? He was giving Amber everything. Before the Shayla thing, it wasn't nothing that Anthony wouldn't do. He was that nice guy. That nice guy that she really wasn't checking for like that, but she learned to love him over time. You didn't love that man from the beginning. You were still stuck on Wayne. You would have never did that if you had truly loved him. You know, he got unfortunately caught up in a bad situation that led to a child, based on manipulation and what Shayla did when this man was out of his mind and drunk and didn't have all his discernment. His mistake was continuing to deal with Shayla, but you know, he went to his weaker side and couldn't stop. He went to his weak side, messed up, kept going, and after a couple times more, he was gonna stop, realizing that it was a bad thing. But let's not forget Shayla initiated that under bad pretenses. And then When the stab in the back was he felt betrayed, finding out that she was having an affair with Wayne still throughout the entire engagement up until the morning of the wedding. And once Shayla said that, it was more of a revenge thing. Why should I stop? I'm going to keep going. Look at what she did to me. And then he was hurt, so he kept going. That's why that continued and it started to evolve. But initially, she wasn't that great with him for the beginning. She got with him really for the wrong reasons. And he wasn't ready for another relationship. He just got out of with Ro and still was loving Ro. So, this I loved you. The difference was I love you. No, you grew to love him, but not from the beginning. Y'all slinging all this mud, being, this hurtful things ain't getting nowhere. Y'all just being hurtful.
Well, takes one to know one. Yep. Maybe Denisha is in her healing season. Hey, maybe I am the do-right guy, as you so put it. But did you ever think once that me being the do-right guy, she may want what's out there, but God put her in my presence because I'm the man that she needs.
Let me tell you something. When she gets done with you, she gonna be right back there, chasing the world. You lost a real one. You lost a real one.
But that's up for debate. That's up for debate. I mean, it's not like, and that goes back to her having the same attitude. She's saying the same thing that Anthony would say. You never found another one like me. He thought he was the best thing since sliced bread. You know who I am. I'm Anthony Dalton, thinking he was the best thing. Now she thinking she the best thing. You lost a real one. Well, there's other real ones out there, and there's other rich ones out there. So both of y'all need to realize you both ain't the end all to be all. Come on now. The mud slinging back and forth, who can insult each other and hurt each other the most, that's all y'all doing. And at the end of the day, when all of this toxicity keeps going, and I mean, think about when we was in relationships, a lot of times we said we just wanted to hurt the person worse. We wanted to hurt, we argue, fuss, and fight. Then a lot of times we get right back with that person, right? Because the love is still there, it's the pain, and you going back and forth, and you really still want the person, but you want them a certain way. You angry for whatever reason. They come back, make up to break up, back and forth, back and forth. When you are not affected by that person, when you're not yelling, when you're not shooting out insults, when you're not putting each other down, when you stop, when you start to heal and realize that, it's not so much just about that person. It's about me. It's about decisions I've made. It's about consequences that I face now for parts that I'm responsible for. Because at the end of the day, it's not one person that made a marriage fail. It's never one person. It's always two people that did something to bring all this ugliness out. And we can say one did more bad than the other. We can debate that all day. But at the end of the day, things happen for a reason. All this back and forth stuff for a reason. Amber doing all this cheating with Wayne. Shayla started watching. Shayla started plotting. Envy and jealousy on wanting what somebody else has. The girl started saying, you ain't gonna do right by this man. I want him. I see what he got. I want him. He the type that I always wanted, so let me go and plot. You ran and told all your business, not thinking that that girl would do something like that to you. You know, trusting too much. You don't tell all your business. I don't care who it is. Shayla wasn't that doggone trustworthy. I don't care how close you are. Y'all wasn't no childhood friends from way back, like sisters or nothing. And sometimes even your own family will stab you in the back like that. So it's sisters that have argued over men. You just keep your mouth shut and play your cards close to your chest and start telling every little thing about your husband. And she started seeing all that, knowing every little thing, and then started knowing what you was doing. She saw your weakness because you shared it with her. She went in for the kill. That was your fault, Amber. That part was your fault. So this is where you at. When will the mudslinging and the insults stop? Go through negotiation. Let a judge figure out who's right, who's wrong, who deserves what, and be done if you really are done. This is what y'all would do, but everybody's sitting around insulting, having their own other relationships, but no one is truly trying to get this divorce settled and finalized. Think about it. Nobody's trying to do that. So I'm really skeptical that it will ever happen. As bad as they may be for each other, I don't see it happening. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.